This conference will now be recorded.
Or ERP software. There are the different ERP software which are available in the market, like the Oracle, Tally, JE Edwards, and number of ERP softwares are there in the market. So SAP is also one of them, but it is a different one than other because it is completely customizable software. So we'll go with one small example and I'll explain you what are the things are there. So just let me know whether my Excel is visible to you. SAP ERP. Let's go with one small example. For an example, there is a small manufacturing organization, ABC Corporation. Now, which are the departments are there normally there in the small manufacturing organization? So there is a purchase department, there is a sales department, accounts department, then there is a production, quality, store, or you can say HR. Okay, these are the normal departments which are always there in any organization, whether it is a service industry, whether it is a manufacturing industry, but these are the common departments. Now let's go with one example in a quick way. Suppose if your company, ABC company, receive any order from the customer, okay, for XYZ amount of quantity. So who is going to generate the order from customer? So there is a responsible with sales department. Sales department is going to generate order from customer. So what is going to be happen once you receive the order from customer? So we are going with this process now. Suppose if this is my organization, I'm first going to inform to the accounts team, okay, we received the order from customer. Why? Because whenever the customer is going to make the payment, it goes to accounts. So anyhow, it is a matter of money. So I need to inform to the accounts team. After that, I'm going to check in store department whether the material is available or not. If the material is available, so we don't need to buy or need to purchase the material. But if the store department say we don't have that much material which is required to prepare or to deliver goods to customer, at that time you need to procure the material, you need to purchase the material. So as this is a small organization, so purchase department is responsible for procuring the material, but before procuring the material they need approval from accounts, because anyhow account is going to make the payment when you are going to purchase the material. Once the accounts give the approval, after that purchase department is going to procure the material. So there is one process. First we need to check which material is required. After that we are going to ask to the different suppliers for the quotations, that is called RFQ. Once we receive the quotation, then we are going to check the price of the particular material which is going to be delivered by the supplier. Then we are going to compare the price, and after that we are going to issue purchase order to particular vendor. So here we are giving purchase order to vendor. Now it's vendor responsibility to deliver product to you. So when he's going to deliver product to you, it first goes to quality and then it might goes to store. So it depends on company how they want to manage. Whether they want to go with first cost store and then quality, it is also okay. Now once they deliver the product to our company, after that vendor is going to issue one invoice, because he's not going to give you anything free of cost. He's going to send you one invoice which goes to accounts for payment. Okay. Once you receive the product in store, then you are going to send it to production. Once your product is ready, again you are going to check the quality of the product. If everything is okay, then we are going to inform to sales team the product is ready as per the customer requirement. So there is a logistic part is there, there is a packaging of the product is there. So once you've done the packaging of the product, then you can deliver product to customer. Once you deliver product, after that, you're also going to send an invoice to customer, because we are also not selling anything in free of cost. And on due date, we are going to receive amount from customer which goes to your accounts. That means once you receive a single order, your all departments are activated. So what is the meaning of ERP then? E means enterprise, that is ABC Corporation. R means resources, which are the most important resources. That is a human capital. It is called man. Then the material. Without material, we cannot run the organization. Then the machine is one of the most important, and money. So without these things, we cannot run the organization. To control on this thing, we need something, input data. So we need some software. So we can find out the exact condition or exact position of all those things. So E means enterprise, ABC Corporation, R means resources, and P means planning, how you are going to execute the order. For that, the planning is required. So normally what happens, sales department always give the prediction. Okay, next year we are going to increase the sale by so and so percentage. On the basis of that, the rest of the department need to be working. They also need to do their own planning. Now, let's say these are the departments in a such a way. In SAP, there are the different function module as per your department. For an example, for sales, there is a sales and distribution. For accounts, there is a FICO, financial and controlling. For production, there is a production and planning. For quality, there is a quality management. For store, there is a warehouse management. For HR, there is a human resource management. And for purchase, there is a material management. Now, what we are going to learn here. So basically what happened, every organization is different. Every organization business process is different. So we need to customize the SAP as per the organization or client requirement. Now, okay. So the most important, when you're going to learn about SAP the most important thing, how you're going to manage your material, how you're going to manage your vendors. Okay, so normally material is going to be purchased at a plant level. So how many plants are there, where you are going to store the material, that also you need to customize. We are not going to purchase a one single type of material. There are the different types of material which is required. Like this raw material also required, finished product also required. Sometimes we also require the services from supplier. So how to manage these different materials in SAP? So the user means the purchase department, they are not confused when they are going to purchase the material. They can easily identify, okay, with the material number also they can easily identify, okay, this is the raw material and this is the finished product. So how to configure the material in SAP system as per the client requirement, that also we are going to learn. We are also going to learn about the vendors, because the vendor is the only one person who is going to supply you the material. So how to manage the different vendors. There are the vendors who are only supplying you the raw material. There are the vendors who are supplying you the finished products. So how to maintain those vendors in SAP system, that also you are going to learn. So there is an organization structure in SAP for SAP That is, start with the client. Client means what? Client means where your all data is going to be stored. That is a client. So there are the different types of clients are there: development, quality, and production. Then there is a company. Company is going to be created in SAP FI. It is going to be created to create a financial statement of the organization. Then there is a company code. This is also going to be created by the FI, because, and this is the most important part, because in also when the end user is going to do the transaction, he need to use the company code, because on the basis of this company code, you can create a financial statement of your own entity. Okay. Then there is a plant. Plant is a place where you can assemble the product, you can manufacture the product. Okay, so the plants are created as per the availability of resources. It is not necessary one company is having only one plant. Okay, there are the multiple plants are we can create in SAP as per the requirement. In plant, there are the different storage location, because lots of material comes there, lots of finished products you are going to prepare. So we need to store the material. So the storage location we need to create. So raw material, for the raw material, there is a different storage location. For the finished product, there is a different storage location. Okay, so storage location also we need to create in SAP under the plant. After that, there is a purchasing organization. So what is the meaning of purchasing organization? Which control the purchasing of for your plant? What to purchase, when to purchase. It is going to be decided in purchasing organization. Okay. And then there is a purchasing group. Purchasing group is the department who is going to deal with vendor and purchase the material. So this is the organization structure of SAP MM that we need to customize as per the client requirement, as per where the plants are located. As per that, you need to create a plants as per the storage location which are maintained in the plant. And that for that also we need to create a storage location. We also need to check if there are the two different plants and one single purchasing organization. That's when it's a centralized purchasing. If there is a two purchasing organization for two different plants, that's when it is a decentralized purchasing. So that also we need to check. Okay. Apart from that, there are other lot of things just like which is related with the material, how to handle the material, whether it is related with the info, record, source list, service entry sheet, purchase order, lot of things are there. Okay. Now this is related with SAP MM because there is a time issue. Let me share my screen also of SAP. Am I audible? No? Everyone is? Hello? Shiny is saying yes. Okay, thank you. So this is my SAP presentation. SAP stands for System Application and Product in Data Processing as defined. It is also the ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning. Software, it is for the business processes, developing solution that enable the effective data inflow from across organization. So why ERP? ERP integrate the business. If you can see, each department is integrated with the different departments. So it is an integration of business. And when you're going to integrate the business from one module to different module, means one department to different department. So you need to follow some standard process there. And once you're going to follow the standard process, so you can easily control your organization. And it is very easy for you then to take the decision because the reporting is there very easily. Okay. It is also going to be useful for the resources which are there, like man, material, machine, and money. So we can control these resources with the help of the report. It is possible when you're going to integrate the business with each other. So that's why the ERP is the most important part. SAP solution for industry. SAP, it is not only for manufacturing firm, it is going to be used in everywhere. Right now, the banks also using the SAP. The aerospace, defense, automobile, banking, then the chemical, consumer product, engineering, construction, all sectors SAP is going to be used. Nowadays, the government is also going to start using the SAP. SAP solution, what we are going to do in SAP solution. SAP, it is not a standard software, just like in Tally. It is the software which is customized as per the client requirement. So what exactly is the customer requirement? As per that, we are going to customize the SAP software. Okay. So first we need to learn how to, what are the customizations are there, what is the requirement of the client, and after that we are going to customize software. Yeah, you are saying that will you be teaching as per HANA? Yes. Okay. And these are the different module. I just we check in Excel. FI, CO, MM, SD, HRM, BPQ, and WM. Okay. Any other question you want to ask? Hello. So what all practical will be covered? Yes, the practical naturally we are going to cover. Any other question? Because it's a very short time demo. Okay, then. Thank you. Thank you for joining the meeting. We can wind up it.